Yo, 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 yo. 1, 2. Testing. Make sure I'm good. Make sure this thing is on. We live, Joe? Let me make sure I'm on the right channel. Okay, that. Your channel. Cool, cool. 1, 2, 1, 2. Hey, what up, what up, what up? I see a couple people up in here already. Wow. Do a quick shout out. I'm gonna let a song or two rock and then, get busy. Real quick though. Shout out. Hello, fellow haters incorporated. Julian Esparza. My man Lois in the building. Tracy in the building. What's happening? L Frost is up in the building. Appreciate you. You know what I'm saying? Bringing the traffic over and all that too. All right, cool. About to let a song or two rock and then, we get busy.
Looks like it's time for another busy day. Yes. The work never ceases. The best business in Asheville, baby. There's several different death merchants in this astral field, and I was tasked with police deaths, the cats they kill. Here in America, from little ones to those that are elders, all the melanated victims, both the females and fellas. I don't discriminate, I live from out they so yeah, I snatch them. Get my energy from fear, let the police be having. Case in point, 9-year-old shorty had a toy gun. Cops scared, thought it was real, and left a massacred one. The more injustice in the slaying, the more power I get. That's why I chose these type of deaths, we never run out these shit. Some of my favorites are the cars when they make you pull over. I snatched them slumped in his seat, right on Facebook to show ya. With this lady and his baby, cop ain't show no emotion. He just laid them for no reason, cause dude's gun wasn't on him. I was sent to bring you clarity, why really they peace. You're fallen angel, death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder when can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel with a beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder when can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. Out in Florida, someone wanna be, he laid a boy flat. Your death merchant, I was made just for that. He earned his stripes, these murders hype me like when grandma got shot in the rain. I'm the evil behind anger, sending cops in the raid. I also feed them jealousy, keep them feeling inferior. So when they see your black eye shining, it's a reason to kill you. Like when they choked that man out, it was an envious grab. They sucked the life right out of homie, left him dead on his ass. I also feed white supremacy, I give him assist. My devil tricks got all you thinking that shit does exist. Like Mitchell Blix, I got you twisted like the dome of this girl. In Baltimore, they split his shit, it made me potent some more. So when they knocking in, I got them when you open the door. Might be your final time unlocking, you'll get dropped to the floor. An evil spirit currency, bitch, my profits they score. I'm the one that brings the cops into gore, your death merchants. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. You ever seen hate in the eyes? Well, that is me. Felt the fear that's on another and wonder what can it be? That is me, along with rage in every feel of the beast. Yeah, that is me, your death merchant for the killer police. And to the cops now, you know the source of hate in your gut. The shit that makes you grip your pistols, all the range is a nut. So keep it up and do my bidding, cause it strengthens me up. I'm all the black that matters, so you get away with it, yo. Such a busy day it was. Look at these fools. What are you marching for? You can't stop me. I'm here forever. I own you. I own your heart. You built this. Now I'm here to kill you.
Everybody in the club tipsy. Fuck that, bring hip hop back to New York City.
I'm nice as ever, leave you twice as severed as a flying head and hand your life to death and write the check, don't try to step. These ain't no dancing classes, bash to bash a man with glasses, man with hands disastrous that'll have your sight see camera flashes. I got an appetite to blame your faction and subtract them, rapping like a man of action, military panel fraction, killing every fan's reaction, skilled in every form of torture, ill enough to hack your ass and splash you like a dolphin's water. A dolphin's horror ain't as raw as what I got to give you, knocking niggas popping bitches off for something hot and bigger than Project Mices. I'm the nicest on these mic devices. A lot of hype is what these rhymes, life is dramatized shit. You find the light is shining bright for every rhyme I'm writing. Who's trying to fight, you'll find your plight behind the might of Tyson. Without the biting, guys are frightened when I step on stages. And little phages of rage and the flow is man contagious. Silly and sick and salmonella, chasing chicken's flavor. Billy the Kid is back to lay it down and strip your gators. Then take your paper straight to grade your haters. Raping the game for royalties, acting like I'll pay them later. Shaking these haters off me, backing down a major faker. Breaking your train.
Oh shit, my shit decided to buffer. Give me a second here. What is going on? Hold on, let's run that back. I'm gonna let this track play and then the L dot joint with me and then I'm gonna start. Come on, B. Stop acting like a douche.
Now I must commence to bust your dentures, make your mother mention how the brother reps it. With enough respect, she loves it more than her own fucking wedding. I'm now your father when her husband sold you for the record. The daughter checked that it went platinum cause the broad collects it. She's run the check for all the copies that the stores could get with. These water methods keep the moon reflecting to the sessions, having haters losing every battle that they crew could step in. I'm stupid reckless when I take your neck and chew it headless. You chumps at breakfast, Joey, take them in the new direction.
Yo, I'm cool collective, call my crew direction. Verbs if you injected, pay my dues too hectic, who's the lever, food dissected. You know my super method, Dillis, Hitler's troops aggression, heavy German Luger weapons, so you disrespecting. Fool, I prove my loose demented interludes, my true profession. Confessing that I'm too perfected when I blew the blessing. Through your medulla section like a killer's tool is sitting. It's through conviction that I do my diction brook connected. I focus fury with the dopest theory, hope you hear me. It's spoken clearly, overdosing, who close and near me? My vocal tone the flipping, dead your locals, only district. My grill is like the barrel of the chrome fifth spitting. You also learn my slaughter terms, I call it quarter turn. I cock my force to burn, my force is firm, of course I'm flawless word. I'm on the verge of running, killing all you mocking birds, chalking herbs, outlines of the floors who got a lot of nerve. You talking so absurd, I take a soldier term. My spoken words are overthrow your vitals like Ebola germs. Yo, my recitals tight as bridles, virgins in the Bible tight as Chinese eyes on fighters, using tigers as they idols. I touch you Midas like a Midas, give you meningitis. I be the meanest, deepest MC with a Cretan's thesis, folding you like a fetus when my heaters start releasing, and mark you like the beast and beat you like the cops of precincts. I make you call the curtains, break you off on purpose, penetrate your surface and poison your fate like water serpents. Herb, I prove you fake and worthless. Take my tray and blaze a person, make the hurt and eternal with facial razor burning now. Did all the tables turning, spray you out of grace suburban, leave you laced to certain paper earning, makes you made for murking. I take a jerk and make his nervous system lay for work and make the hurting greatest murders from the Cain and Abel verses. I leave an angel cursed and make his halo burst and flame a worse. I place the earth inside a lot of father's megahertz. The pain dispersed to leave you brainless when my stainless jerks. I do my famous third to make you ache, cause that's the way it works.
In a shelter. I haven't been in a shelter in months. I was never in a shelter. I used a shelter as a resource because they have resources in the city to get where I'm going. That's smart, that's a positive. I've never been in a shelter. That makes no sense. I didn't live in the shelter, I slept in the shelter. I slept under a bridge. What's your point? You just keep saying shit to try to piss me off and irritate me, but you're a little bitch and you're gonna get killed. So like I said, the whole point is, what's the point of doing that when everyone can see the truth? We not in a shelter. You know any shelter that looks
White
this nice?
boy don't know a goddamn thing. That's why he all up on the screen counting goddamn change. Frost say he on his knees blowing goddamn things, and then say that that's a job. That's a goddamn shame. Them rolling 60 about to blow out that nigga goddamn brains. Everybody seen, but don't nobody know a goddamn thing. I heard about that phone sex with your goddamn fan. You talking about ass from the chat? That's a goddamn man. Let's talk about it, you fag nigga. Talking all of that shit about them, now you scared to get tagged, nigga. Steady hiding off in your room. Don't nobody know where you at, nigga. We the bigger whooped your ass. You said that I'm lying, nigga. That I'm lying, nigga. Then tell the nigga where you at. You so scared right now, hiding off in your life. Say a soldier died once, nigga. You been dying all of your life. Ain't nothing tight about no white boy sleeping under no bridge, living off of no shelter, but talk about you rich, nigga. You knew better, you knew better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better, instead of fronting. If you knew better, you do better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better. Instead of stunting.
Tyrese, dies easy on my PP, not my TYPE. Wipe your feet, nights in streets where you might go sleep. I will beat the smites and fleas up off your chest. Go off and reckless on a trek to Austin, Texas. Off his head broke off like breadsticks. All your brothers awful checks his morsels. Never more than anything substantial. Everything you can't do, I can rap and fight. My appetite to smash you like a flower stepped on breaks me to this dandelion. I'm like that man Goliath and the lion and the fire. You was with like Harrelson cheers. There's no comparison here. You see me battle my peers, but you an embarrassing queer. My dick big, you a vaginal smear. Some vaginosis on the pad from your rear. They grab the pads and go, that's for your music career. There's no resuscitation. He wrote this stretched and late for every one of them threats he making. Your whole style now is covered in roses. Whole bitch fake thug, great duck like your nose is.
You do better, but you don't know nothing. If you knew better, you do better. Instead of fronting.
In a shelter. I haven't been in a shelter in months. I was never in a shelter. I used a shelter as a resource for the city to get where I'm going. That's smart. That's a positive. I've never been in a shelter. That makes no sense. I didn't live in the shelter. I slept in the shelter. I've slept under a bridge. What's your point? You just keep saying shit to try to piss me off and irritate me, but you a little bitch and you're gonna get killed. So like I said, the whole point is, what's the point of doing that when everyone can see the truth? We not in a shelter. You know any shelter that looks this nice?
All right. What's going on? It's your man Tone Space on the Poets Kane channel. If you haven't figured out right now, by now, Poets Kane is an anagram of Tone Space. Shout out to everybody. Don't think too much about the pretentious angel wings in back of me. I kind of did that to piss Kryrie, aka Machine Bum Smelly. I kind of did that to piss him off a little bit. You know what I'm saying? Because he made mention of something comparable. So I'm being like a little intentionally antagonistic on the strength of that. You know, but I did want to get like a blue and white color scheme. So I searched blue and white images, saw that, and you know what I mean? Did the rest like that. Let me hook that guy up with a wrench. Shout out to L Frost. Anybody that come through. Oh, I gotta hook Lady Martinez up just on the strength with a wrench. If you're not familiar with the channel, subscribe to her channel. However, shout out to my girl L Frost. She is the one that pretty much, you know what I'm saying, brought the Soul Train line on up in here like that. You know what I'm saying? So just like a new cell phone plan or some shit like that, I'm hooking everybody that came up from Frost joint up with the wrench off the Brita today. You know what I'm saying? So let me make sure everybody is wrenched up. They're supposed to be wrenched up. Cause you know I don't be on this channel like that. So you know, like Lady Martinez, you get that on the strength and all that stuff like that. Do a quick sound check. Okay, cool. So yeah, give me a second. Make sure everybody good money on that. If you knew better, you do better. Instead of fronting. Hold up. Hope y'all feeling good. You know what I'm saying? It's kind of like the L Frost after show in a sense. I don't think I hooked that guy up yet. Who? That guy right there. Deadpool. You know what I'm saying? You part of the Squiznard. You know what I'm saying? Tracy Young. All right, you hooked up. Let me hook up Lady Martinez, aka Donna Martinez. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, shout out to L Frost once again for bringing the Soul Train line on up in this thing. Let me make sure everybody else good. My scroll don't work, so I gotta actually hit the keyboard. That guy, you good? You know what I'm saying? And anybody else that come in, you know, y'all late to the wrench party. All right. Okay, I think I got y'all hooked up. If you ain't hooked up, and you know what I'm saying, you down with Team Haters or you know the squad, Frost Gang, Tone Space, whatever, you know, just let me know, and I'll bestow the blue powers on you and whatnot. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, man, this thing is. Oh, I'm in to infinity and beyond with the screen. Let me switch that up real quick. Let's put some old blank shit on. Yeah, look at the Poets Kane logo. But yeah, man, welcome everybody. You know what I'm saying? A lot of y'all may know about this situation. I'll give a quick primer for those that don't. I could be long-winded, so I'm gonna keep this shit as brief as possible. It involves this Kryrie, Tyrese Sneed, racist motherfucker. and his dealings with this young lady that I've seen a little bit, you know, around in the black sector, and then, you know, this evil spawn of Hitler basically kind of got his clutches upon her, or so it seems, or whatever. But real quick primer, man, I didn't know who the fuck Tyree Sneed was as of a few months ago. LA, you know, because they've been in like the sector, everybody that's from the sector, they've been in the sector longer than I've been. I've been in since like 2016. As I understand, this racist motherfucker been kind of on the cusp of the sector for a while. But so I see LA put up a couple videos. You know, we got the videos of him getting his ass beat and all that shit. You know, I thought the shit was fire. I didn't know who the white boy was. Nigga this, nigga that. I hear him. I'm like, oh, it's just some old goofball. Okay, whatever. Next thing you know, a good maybe like 2 months ago, you know, I guess he crawled his ass from under whatever rock or bridge that he was living under and decided to kind of like make his way back in the sector. And then LA streamed him here and there. And then, you know, I checked it out. Then the next thing you know, I found out this motherfucker did 3 diss songs to me, which is cool. I love the sport. But next thing I know, this motherfucker has been having like a conversation with me the whole time. You know, he's a nut job. He kind of crazy. So I didn't know who he was. I never responded to him. I didn't know he existed. 3 diss songs at me. Saying he wanted me to be on his Bums Galore record label, all types of, I didn't know who the fuck this motherfucker was, but he wanted my attention. So I'm like, you know, I see all the racist shit, the stupid shit, then he's going at Nipsey Hussle and, you know, going at his death and nigger this and that's good for him and all that. So, you know, then he kind of got in my reticle a little something. So I fired some shots at him lyrically, shit like that, whatever. Next thing you know, he's making a couple death threats and all that to me, living in his head. Word. What up, Lois? So I'm like, who is this motherfucker or whatever? But all right, so you know, at this point, all right, now I'm abreast him and we've been having a little exchange. And as some of you may know, there's been this young lady, Ashlei 611, aka Ashlei, that I guess he's been dealing with. Like, nobody believed the shit at first. We thought she was trolling him. I even see someone in the comments ask, like, yo, wasn't Ashlei a man? She's like a real person. I think it's Babs that asked that. But yeah, believe it or not, that's actually a real woman. Cute little shorty, too. And somehow, I guess she fucking with him. I mean, I found it suspicious when I found out that she sent him like $50-something, and then his bum ass was asking for more. It's just that simple. You send me 50, you could send me 200. Like, This nigga's bonkers on like so many fucking levels. But you know, I've seen Ashes around on some, you know, in the sector and everything like that. So my shit was like, yo, how you fucking with this dude? And I see the videos of him screaming on her, and then I'm hearing about how he had an ex that he beat up and everything. I'm seeing all these past videos. Some girl named Lily. I think someone might got a restraining order or something on him and some shit like that. Like, he's just like totally bonkers. So I started to, you know, when I thought she was trolling homeboy, I didn't think nothing of it. I'm like, all right. And oh yeah, I'm gonna end this little primer real quick. So yeah, between me and Tyree Sneed, he wanted me to call this show or some shit like that. Like, oh, you won't confront me. I was like, nigga, I'll confront you. So I did a live stream. He had a live stream going. I had his number because he put his number out there. I called. Ain't nobody pick up. Kept going to voicemail. Somebody in the chat, a troll in the chat, threw a number out there claiming, I guess, that it was Tyree's number. You know what I'm saying? So I thought it was maybe a secondary number. Maybe the other one wasn't on. So I calls the other number. A young lady answers the phone. I'm like, oh, my bad. Yo, I thought you was someone else. Pardon me. My bad. She was like, oh, that's okay. Hangs up the phone. And then in the chat later, somebody said, yeah, that's that girl Ash's number. So it clicked right there. I'm like, oh, word? She's actually a real person? Like, she, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's actually talking to a female? That's kind of like weird. But so a little later, she ends up hitting me up on the text, talking about how she was trolling him, and then she blew up his spot. And we're going to get to that later. I'm going to get to the receipts. I'm going to put out them receipts. And I'm not the type to do grimy shit. She gave me her permission when she gave me the receipts. And I even said, like, nah, I ain't trying to put this shit out there. Because the shit she was saying about homeboy, it had me feeling sorry for him. After the racist shit, after the Nipsey Hussle, after all that, I actually felt sorry for homeboy. And I didn't want to put them receipts out. So I just did a song that kind of, you know, went in line with the contents of some of the receipts. But at this point, we putting them seats out. We're going to put these seats out. And the reason is because shit is kind of getting critical mass. It's kind of hitting the fan. This nigga's talking to, you know, this young lady on some like a very abusive, like fucked up type of person. So I'm like, fuck it, it's time to air your ass out 100% hard body. This young lady, Ashlei, she needs an intervention. Usually I wouldn't do anything like this, but young lady, if you listening, people have been hitting you up and telling you from all different all different levels and shit. Couple people behind the scenes done hit you up. People done videos, shit like that. I'm only keeping it on the public video because, you know, I had your number. I could have been hit you up on the side or whatever. But at that level, I can't get that invested. I got too much on my plate to, you know, get that much invested. You know what I'm saying? And it's not like I'm trying to get with you, as Tyree said. Sure, from his perspective, he would think I am trying to get with you because he can't think past a selfish level. So if he sees a man trying to help a woman out, he's only thinking from his perspective. Oh, well, I want to use and abuse. I want to get pussy. I want to get money. So other man coming at you, he must just want pussy and or money. Like his mind cannot work, and you know, in an empathetic, a sympathetic, or just a compassionate level. It cannot, because he is a sociopath. He can pretend that it could be compassionate and stuff like that, but at the end of the day, that's just not the case. So that's basically like the primer of how it all went down. Let me open this chat room. This shit kind of closed for a minute. So what I want to do, real quick, I was shifting through some videos. I didn't even watch this video, but it's a video, a little 5-6 minute thing talking about the signs of an abusive person or whatever. So I want to let that rock out real quick. And then we'll, you know, chop it up a little bit more. We're going to get to the receipts later. I'm going to put them seats out. We're going to get to roasting motherfucking Tyree. We're going to play his punk ass shit. And everybody could feel free to cook them. Feel free to drop links if you got some other shit clowning this goofball motherfucker. And yeah, we're going to get it the fuck in. You know what I'm saying? So let me find this video right quick. But, you know, even though this is kind of like an entertaining thing, at the root of this shit, I think it's a serious matter. It's at the entertainment level now, because it's just motherfuckers online. You know what I'm saying? But now I'm hearing stuff of her being in his vicinity. He's claiming they already got up. Like, yo, we got to sever that cord. I don't give a fuck what nobody say. Call me a hater all day. You know what I'm saying? So, let me see. Is this shit on the screen? All right, hold up. So yeah, check this shit out right here. It's a little like 6-minute video. So Ashes, if you watching, listen up, because we're going to chop it up about this. Signs of an abusive relationship. 8 early warning signs of an abusive partner. Domestic violence. I didn't watch it yet, but I'm guessing that this motherfucker done fired off on all 8 cylinders on the motherfucker. But let's go.
Have you ever heard of a person who knowingly dives headfirst into an abusive relationship? I certainly haven't. That's because abusive relationships often begin as incredibly intense and passionate love affairs with people who seem absolutely perfect. So in the beginning, it's not always easy to tell if a relationship will become abusive. The possession and controlling behavior don't always appear overnight.
LA in the building,
They
word up,
emerge
drop them
and
links.
intensify as the relationship grows. But warning signs do exist, even if they aren't easy to recognize or accept. In this video, I will share 7 early warning signs of an abusive relationship before it goes too far. So don't go anywhere. Hi everyone, I'm Dr. Antonio Borello. Welcome to my channel. I'm a psychologist and relationship expert, and I make weekly dating and relationship advice videos that will help you make your love life the best part of your life. Please take a moment and click on that subscribe button to be sure that you're not missing any of our live chats and weekly videos. Just click on subscribe and then click on that little bell icon and you'll be good to go. Okay, so on to the topic. 8 early warning signs of an abusive relationship. Many of you are probably thinking, it won't happen to me. I'll never allow anyone to control me or engage in abusive behaviors. Of course, no one would knowingly dive into an abusive relationship. The problem is that it doesn't start out as abusive. In the beginning, abusers are charismatic, attentive, committed. They're real Prince Charmings. These relationships often begin as incredibly intense and passionate love affairs. An abuser will work to make you feel so appreciated and so loved, you won't even notice he's controlling you as you relinquish your life an inch at a time, becoming more and more entrenched in the relationship. Abusers hold themselves back until they gain their partner's trust and love, and it works. Let's face it, as a society, we're tired of people with commitment issues. Someone who says, "I love you," and talks about marriage and children is a rare creature to be cherished. And when they test your limits and boundaries, it's easy to find yourself feeling unsure and searching for an excuse or justification for their bad behaviors. So warning signs do exist, but they aren't easy to recognize or accept. Here are 8 of the most common. Number 1, the relationship is moving very fast. The most difficult warning sign to accept is how fast things progress. Like, he wants to see you every night. He wants to move in after a month. The abusive partner may claim you're perfect for each other, that it's love at first sight, that you're soulmates, and other romantic and idealistic sounding things. Unfortunately, the desirability of this behavior gives controlling partners the best opportunity to gain total control over their partner's schedule and life. Number 2, unrealistic expectations and shoulds. As things progress and get more serious, we start to see new signs developing. One is finding that your partner has unrealistic expectations and commonly tells you the things that you should and shouldn't be doing. Comments about how you should or shouldn't cut your hair, whom you should see, what job you should take, how you should act, how you should behave, are indications that your partner believes that he knows more than you about yourself and about your life. And this attitude will increase over time until you no longer know who you are. If you're not living up to the expectation, the world is ending.
Real quick, Ashley, does that sound familiar when you're having your private conversations with this racist nut job? Because I've heard him on live stream try to talk as if he knows you better than you know yourself. This is an important sign. I sure hope you're listening, either right now or off this replay. Let's continue.
After all, you're his whole world. They want the Disney relationship with the stereotypical gender roles. Like, he should provide, and if his job isn't going well, then it's a problem. And she should keep the house, and if dinner isn't on the table, it's another problem. Number 3, excessive gifts and love bombing. This can take many forms, such as excessive texting and telephone calls. He might overwhelm you with constant flattery. And at first, you will not perceive this as bombardment. You will initially be flattered that he's paying so much attention to you. He will leave you small love notes and send you sweet texts. It's like something from a movie. And that's because it is like that. It's more fiction than it is reality. Other big warning signs include lavishing a partner with gifts, especially when that partner is uncomfortable with all the showiness. This creates a foundation where any complaint by the new partner brings accusations of ungratefulness and greediness. After all I've done for you, this is how you treat me? Number 4 is hypersensitivity and jealousy. This refers to the abusive partner overreacting to little things, to little comments or jokes or small issues. Abusers often have low self-esteem and take everything personally. They may be easily insulted or claim that the world is against them if they meet the slightest setback. If you disagree about anyone or about anything, no matter how trivial, you'll be insulting them to their core and calling them a terrible person who can't do anything right. This often shows itself in a set of rules that have clear double standards. If she glances at another man, that means she doesn't find her partner attractive anymore and she's cheating on him. But if she comments on him blatantly checking out another woman, then she's calling him a pervert and accusing him of terrible things that he would never do. Number 5, criticism and superiority. Abusive people criticize anyone and anything at any time, even when they know nothing about what they're criticizing. They tell you how much better that they could do something. And warning, this can look like confidence at first, but with an abuser, it can turn into be egomania and even abrasive arrogance. Healthy people have no need to belittle others. They feel that everyone is equal and that there is enough room in the world for everyone to be great. On the other hand, abusers want the world and everyone around them to be perfect. But their own minds are a complete mess. They can't make sense of their own stuff, so they focus their fixing energy onto others. They want to talk about what everyone else is doing wrong. Number 6, blamers. Blame is placing the entire responsibility for one's unpleasant actions and consequences and feelings on another person or external event and insisting that others agree. A blamer refuses to admit that they have ever done anything wrong. They will always consider themselves a victim, and no matter what really happened, if something goes wrong, it's always someone else's fault. So they will never apologize for anything because they consider themselves blameless. An early warning sign that you're dealing with a blamer is when they are talking about work or career or education and past relationships. The blamer will always take credit when things are going good and will always blame someone around them when things are going bad. Blaming others for their failures make them feel better about themselves and their failures. So blamers will do everything in their power to make their failures seem like someone else's fault. And eventually, his failures will be your fault, and he'll try to make you feel guilty for the things which you have no control over. If you know a blamer, then this probably sounds pretty familiar to you. Number 7, imposed isolation. Imposed isolation begins with your partner criticizing, questioning, and making unwelcome your closest friends and social network. Abusers will try to make you feel guilty for wanting to spend time with friends and family. For example, a woman might avoid an evening out with her friends because she knows her partner is jealous and she's afraid of his reaction afterward. Now, he may mask his behavior and try to flip the conversation towards questioning your motives for wanting to go out. Number 8, mean or abusive towards others. Warning signs are often obvious in how the abuser treats everyone else. Like the waiter brings the wrong wine and it turns into a scene where the manager is called. Someone bumps into him in the street and he yells obscenities even though he's not hurt in the slightest. Or he'll make critical comments about every other person in the room, not caring about who's hearing him. Abusers have short tempers and work hard to hide it from their partner. Pay attention to the way that they treat strangers. You'll be surprised at what you might observe. Seeing any of these signs once doesn't mean you should run for the hills. But if you're seeing multiple warning signs or a progressive pattern develop, you should be concerned. Be wise and trust your instincts. And protect yourself. If something doesn't sound or feel right, do what's best for you and keep yourself safe. Of course, there are other signs of abuse that I haven't addressed today. So I've included a link below to some additional resources that can help you identify abusive relationships. And more important, resources that can help you get support and assistance if needed. So if you're wondering about your situation, please take a look below and please feel free to tell about similar situations that you know of in the comment section below. See, sadly, people are often unaware of these signs until it's too late and they have completely relinquished their lives to an abusive and controlling partner. So please share this video with anyone who could benefit from seeing it. That's it for this video. Thanks for watching to the end. And as always, if you found this video helpful, please take a moment and hit that thumbs up button. And please subscribe if you haven't already. Thank you for watching. I'll see you in the next video.
All right, y'all. Now, I done saw like 3 or 4 just off top things just from how how this racist piece of shit rocks out publicly in reference to Shorty and just in reference to himself and his own behavior. I think it was number 3 that really struck out. Talking about they know you better than you know yourself. Like, I've heard him speak on that level. And you know what I'm saying? Sometimes, especially, how should I say this? All of this really stems from me. Ashlei, I'm speaking to you now. All of this, with my input on this whole situation, totally stems from me reading your post that somebody put out that you did on a forum. That I'm not going to go into the contents of it. You already know what it is. It all stems from that. And I guess I'd say the potential vulnerabilities that I got from you from that post is what really struck a nerve in regard to this asshat, this ass clown, this racist piece of shit, and his engagements with you. So then, when I've seen how he's interacting you since then, I always did it by like backtracking or being tethered to what you had to say and to that thing and what you were going through. And I also wanted to add, you know, I don't know your situation, but I've been hearing murmurings, you know, floating around that you got out of something abusive recently or whatever, right? And it had me thinking because all of us, just we as human beings, it's a human condition where we tend to do what's comfortable for us. It could be hard for us to get out of our comfort zone. Just yesterday, I had my homeboy Brooklyn Damien, one of my crimies since a little kid, but he's always been a genius. And him and my other homeboy Dredd, who's my business partner and best friend, they're into that online shit, how to do SEO marketing, all this, and you know, they know the latest shit, but you gotta sit down on the computer, look this up, look that up, but it's a lot of shit that can make a lot of bread. They know how to promote shit and everything like that. Me, I just don't like shit like that. It's not my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I'm an action person. I like to be engaging. I like stimulation. I need people around. Can't just be on the computer all day, even if it may make like, 10 racks a month or something. Like, I have a hard time getting myself to do that. However, if I could break out of my comfort zone and get busy and do all that nerdy ass bullshit that they're up on, I could be making bread. Like my man Dredd, he does that shit. He's making bread. He's putting my man Damien on, and he's involving in some shit, and he's making bread now. But me, I like my comfort zone. You know what I'm saying? I like engagement. I like action. You know what I'm saying? This is probably the most I'll do on a computer. Even when I get on a computer, you know, I gotta talk or something like that. You know what I'm saying? Comfort zone. So what I'm saying is, if that is the case, and you were in an abusive relationship, especially if it was long term or whatever, as crazy as it may sound, another abuser, whether you're consciously aware of it or not, another abuser may just be what's comfortable for you. It may not even be on a conscious level. The subconscious is power, 90% more powerful than our conscious mind. You know what I'm saying? So you may be magnetized into that fucking asshat just on the sheer fact of that, because that's what you're comfortable with. Even though the abuse in and of itself is very uncomfortable. So your comfort zone may be great uncomfortability or incomfortability, whichever one it is. But I don't want to speak up too long, just because on the heels of that video, I just feel it's important to play this next shit like right away. But first, let me close some of these windows out, because y'all saw the shit was kind of lagging and whatnot. I gotta hook a couple people up with some wrenches as well, and then we're gonna get right into this other video. Keeping all that shit in mind, especially if you're watching, Ashley, keep all that shit in mind. And then, I was listening to this other shit earlier. Yo, and by the way, because I think, is this on the screen? Oh, it's not on the screen. I'll get to that. But yeah, since it's on my screen, let me say it. I was listening, this nigga said some creepy ass shit, yo. Like, even when dude isn't flipping and bugging, like, which is what I'm about to play in a second, the racist ass hat flipping and bugging. But even when he's trying to talk regular to other people, it's creepy. He was on Todd Morris in the Morning. Shout out to Todd Morris, Prez, Prankville. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to that brother or whatever. But he was on his show earlier this morning, and he was talking about Ashlei, about Ashlei 611. This motherfucker said, what he said? He said, oh, I love her, man. I love her. If I worked with her at a job, I wouldn't even want to get paid. I could just want to be there looking at her. I'll just pull my dick out and put it on a table. Then he said some more really crazy shit. He's like, yo, I would drink her blood or very creepy, crazy shit. This is the type of man you're dealing with, young lady. He wants to drink your blood. Apropos, because the motherfucker's definitely a vampire. You know what I'm saying? He's an energy vampire. So, all right, let me close a couple things out. Let me bust down a couple wrenches, and I'm gonna play this next shit. I just want to stop this lagging. Couple windows, all right, I could. You know how you have like a lot of tabs open, and there's some important shit that you want to get to, so you just leave mad tabs open. I got a terrible habit of doing that, but close some of these tabs up. Close some of these tabs. In the meantime, let me chop it up in the chat while I'm setting all this shit up. Oh man, those wings are epic. Yeah. You know, I'm on some pretentious shit with the wings. It's just to kind of piss that dude off. So, because he made some kind of comparable remark before about that. Oh, you got angel wings. What, you think you're her saving angel or something? Da, 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 da. I just did that strictly to piss that ass clown off. Once recognized it, then it's game over. Right, Babs? Once you recognize somebody on some other shit. Yeah, he talked about tossing her salad, too. Yeah. Yup. I remember that. Prankville is garbage. Prankville, Tyree death threats coming up in 5, 4, 3, 2. Oh, yeah, and keep in mind, if you're late to the party, I do have actual receipts. We are going to be putting out actual text message receipts. We're going to have some seats. LA's in the building. He said he got the throwback Tyree bonkers shit with some ex or some girl he was stalking or whatever the fuck it is that he's going to put out. So, you know what I'm saying? Check him out, too. Y'all niggas could buy a stream. I got more than one device. But let me hook up a wrench or two real quick. And then, get to it. Okay, on this way you can't get blocked. Niggas playing or timed out, giving you doing dunce cap fucking pranks on you. Moderator. This way also, if y'all got links of anything interested about this dude, right now I'm going to go to my man Lost video. I gotta go to your channel real quick and pull up a particular video. Just want to make sure everybody that should be wrenched up is wrenched up. All right. Let me see what's on screen. That screen. Okay, cool. To infinity and beyond. Put that there. All right, we're going to go to my man Lost videos. Yo, you see Lost in the chat room. Make sure you subscribe to him if you've not already done so. So on the heels of that video of Homeboy, I also put his channel in the chat of Homeboy breaking down the 8 early warning signs of, a domestic abuser. Now we're going to look at this motherfucker. This nigga's domestic abuser overdrive all day. This Kyrie Sneed. Where my man Lost at? Hold on, let me just search. Let's get it. Tyree Sneed versus A Perfect Circle and Ren Holder. Okay. This is the crazy shit. Hold up. Okay, man. Man, you motherfucker. All right, now on the heels of that dude trying to give the early warning signs. Now, we don't even know what his personal conversations with homegirl are. So, Ashley, keep what dude said in mind. But remember what this man has also put out in public. You know what I'm saying? That's another sign of something, not even giving a fuck about you to talk all this dumb shit in public. And that's another thing. I just got to say it because it ain't just Tyree Sneed who's done this. Now, I don't know if y'all had a sexual encounter or not. I ain't really trying to pry too much in business or whatever. All I'm going to say about that is it's never too late to turn around and keep it the fuck pushing in the opposite direction of this asshole or whatever. But what's with these dudes on this smell my finger shit? You know what I'm saying? You getting up, because it's not just this motherfucker. He could have made the shit up, but if he didn't make it up, it's not just him. What's with these dudes getting up with a shorty? Oh, she sucked my dick, and she did this, and then did that. Especially in this nigga case, because he's claiming he loves you, yet he's saying the most vile, disgusting things after the fact. I mean, first off, that's huge immaturity on his part. That's literally that little early teenage shit, smell my finger. Y'all know what I'm talking about. You know what I'm saying? Oh, you got the pussy? Yeah, nigga, smell my finger. Like, how old is this cat? All right, where this video at? Rant courtesy of Trim Hits. All right, I think this is the joint here. Shout out to Trim Hits. Now, this is your man, Ashley. This is what your man had to say about you. Just based off of a simple, I don't know what, you didn't respond to his text or call him in time or some shit. And this is the result of that.
Computer, all this crazy shit, bro. Just to fucking go live.
Let me make sure.
Anyway, let me play this song again.
me just make sure. Come on, man. You ain't trying to hear this bullshit.
Every time I hear niggas spit the duck. And they want to pay the motherfucking mic. So when I spit and I come through, these niggas look at me.
Yo, Lost, is this the video where he was spazzing on Ashlei? Because I thought it was. I thought that's what this particular rant was, but I'm not sure now.
Like the fucking buffoon. They killing shit in the streets. Right the tapes. And when they explode, they the whole fucking industry.
Shit, and you were tuned into it. That's right. And here, I'm reporting live. All right.
Okay,
many orifices of a whore.
And you know this nigga probably got tuberculosis or something, shorty. I mean, he lives under the bridges. This motherfucker said he had a romantic night trying to brag that he spent the night sleeping on some bricks in the worst part of town with his boo-boo thing, Ashlei. Like, really, shorty? You know what? Let me stop, because it's never too late. I don't want you to feel like you've went too far and there's no turning back now and everybody's looking at you like some asshole. No, you're a young lady, especially if you got out of something, you might be vulnerable or something like that. Ain't nobody really trying to look at you sideways for any mistakes, as long as you realize that this motherfucker is and always will be a mistake and you course correct that shit. So, let me say that. All right, courtesy of Trim Hits. Right, we want the joint where he was spazzing, running down them 8 signs that the other dude was talking about.
You sit there and you root for shit and try to act like.
Nah, that ain't it. Somebody put that in the chat room. The joint, when he was saying F her and all this and that. He has green hair on the video. Okay. Give me a link. All right, good looking. But yeah, remember, shorty, it's never too late. Never too late. Like a broken version of Insane Clown Posse. You know what? I fuck with Insane Clown Posse. I couldn't even insult them. Like, well, yeah, broken version. You right. I actually heard their new album. I liked it. I always like, you know what got me in Insane Clown Posse? I saw their Vlad interview. And I just saw like how chill they are. They like some really like down-to-earth motherfuckers. That one is him going off on Archie. Okay. Yeah, but yeah, shorty, it's never too late. Never too late to turn around and get away from this slime ball. I mean, motherfuckers are saying you was in Texas and you're nearby and this and that and, you know what I'm saying? And trust me, maybe some of this has to do with people that have hate for this motherfucker. I mean, he's a racist piece of shit. So, I mean, that's to be understood. That's going to happen. But with me, and I'm sure with a lot of other people, it's just out of genuine, compassionate concern. I'm just being real, you know? Like he said all types of shit to me. I just cook him in a rhyme, and I'm happy. I'm content with that. I don't really worry about the dumb shit he talks. I think YouTube pulled it down. Really? Wow. Where Trim Hits at? You think, because I think you got it from Trim Hits joint, right? Okay, I mean, it ain't nothing. If they pulled it down, they pulled it down. But I mean, you heard it before, Ashlei. You were there while he was doing it. This nigga was spazzing on you. I mean, look how many emotional mood swings he already had already. Doing streams. Oh, me and Ashlei are done. Fuck you. Da 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 da. Then, oh, I love you, baby. I love you. And it's like I said before in that other video. The eerie, scary part is not when he flips on you. There's action and reaction. There's cause and effect or effect. That's just the effect of things. The cause is from his, I guess, twisted version of love he has for you. He probably does love you along the lines of as much as he can love a woman, but that's the scary thing because he is psychotic. My homeboy Brooklyn Damien was here yesterday. It only took me like 30 seconds of playing some shit from this motherfucker for him to be like, oh yeah, he gonna shoot a school up or a movie theater. He like, yo, where's he at? I'm like, he in Texas. He like, oh yeah, it's a wrap. Like, this motherfucker is nuts. Like, this is the bird's eye outside perspective. Like, everybody sees it. You know what I'm saying? If I got a point, please throw some gibberish in the chat. Don't throw no ones up 1,000. Just type a bunch of keys. It was Troll TV. Good looking, that guy. And Del Frost. All right, cool. So yeah, let's get to this video of this dude just doing everything that dude in the signs of an abusive relationship has said. Copy the link and throw it in. Hold on. That guy. Copy link address. Paste and go. Keep in mind, we are going to be dropping actual receipts. I know y'all motherfuckers love receipts. I got text message exchanges and all types of good shit for you. So that's coming soon. Look at this. Meltdown.
Just do what you want, dude. How about that? How about just fucking and forget it? How about that? I'm wrong, but I just went out of my way and got on camera and was polite and nice as fuck. And sat there and said, I understand, but I'm wrong? Are we serious right now? I'm getting called names every fucking second and hated on. And
my bad, I had it on mute for a second, but I said, like, what's really good with homeboy's lack of an upper lip? And I was saying, you know I might be older than some of y'all, but some of y'all remember Perfect Strangers, Larry Appleton. Like, this nigga really has no upper lip. This shit looks crazy, B. Like, the fuck?
everybody's got something to say in my business and fucking with what I care about and what I put my money into and who I love, but I'm wrong when I haven't said nothing. Are you serious? What am I wrong about? I'm wrong? Can you listen to what I said? Can you hear?
Look at that psychotic look. Like, the eyes tell it all, Chico. Look at them.
Can you hear what I said? All this shit I did meant nothing, clearly. I'm wrong. Okay. I'm wrong. I'm wrong, but everybody trying to cavort you like you a fucking, like you some kind of fucking like not even human being. They trying to move and maneuver you to make sure you're not with me.
Pay attention. Pay attention. As human beings, we perceive and engage in our environment from our own sensibilities, our own perspective. He said everyone trying to cavort, whatever that means. He said it's a word. I never heard it. So what? I don't have to know every accessibility term there is in the world, but, you know, you're an asshat. But he said that everyone's trying to contort and control you like something or another. Of course he's going to see it from that perspective because that's 100% completely all that he is doing and all that he is capable of doing. I hope you're listening. I hope you're listening in between the words.
No, I'm getting mad. Like, fuck you. Fuck what you talking about. Don't fuck with me. Don't call me. Go get a life. Go back home. Fuck you. Fuck you. Straight up. Fuck you and everything you talking about. Because you doing this. You just lied about me and said I'm wrong. I'm wrong?
He's flipping on you, saying fuck you and to go back home just by you not agreeing with something and saying that he is wrong. And if I'm not mistaken, you type that in a chat room. So it's just a few keystroke characters, and this is his reaction. As you know what I'm saying, the lovely Miss Crow said, like, yeah, imagine if you were right there in his presence at that. Relationships are, you know, an ongoing exchange of ups and downs, of agreements and disagreements. If he's flipping like this with that psychotic ass look in his eyes, or if of you just typing 2 words, what about when some real shit pops off? Or what about when you're faithful to him and everything, because you could tell he's very controlling, he's very obsessed, but he's also very paranoid. He shows extreme signs of paranoia. The Illuminati's out to get me. He is going to think that you are cheating on him. It's inevitable. It's a fact. Oh, yeah. Oh, shout out to Tiffany Draper. I saw she in the building, too. Shout out to you, girl. He is going to think that you are cheating on him. He's probably already very suspicious that you're trying to deal with other guys and stuff like that. And you may very well not be doing that, you know, during the whole time that he's going to be thinking that. He thinks the Illuminati is trying to kill him every day. He thinks YouTube has a conspiracy against him specifically. So this is inevitable. This is going to happen. And him thinking you're cheating on him is way more an emotionally stirring thing than you're wrong, than typing those 2 words. So you add that with you being in his presence during the time that this happens. I don't even got to say it. You already know.
What did I say that was wrong, motherfucker? What? What? Are you getting fucked with every day? You got everyone trying to get in your business? Stop getting mad. What am I wrong about? Answer the fucking question. Did you hear what I said on the last show? Did you not listen? What was I wrong about? I'm being nice as hell. Baby, I want to be with you. Babe, I love you. Fuck you, bro. Fuck you. Answer the fucking question. What am I wrong about? I don't give a fuck about this anymore because nobody else does. You clearly don't. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck all y'all hating on me, man. Trying to fuck up anything I care about. Fuck caring about shit. Fuck all y'all. You know what I mean?
Well, that right there. Smack some shit. When the camera's off, I think he even said earlier, yeah, he loves hotels because he can tear them shits up. This nigga probably had all types of fits, punching holes in the wall and shit. Oh, bitch ass racist piece of man.
Fuck that. Fuck you. Go home. Eat a dick. Fuck you, dude. Motherfucker, tell me I can't get mad now, bitch. Fuck you. Fuck all you people, bro. All you gotta do is prod people and play fucking game. I don't give a fuck, bro. Let's do the fucking show. Shit that matters. Shit that ain't gonna fucking just abandon you and run away. Fuck out of here, man. Come all the way over here just to get in a fucking car and go over with them. Fuck out of here, man. And leave me by myself. Fuck. All y'all do is talk shit, bro. All y'all some fucking clowns. All y'all. All y'all do is talk shit. All y'all do is hate. Fuck y'all, man. I'm wrong? I didn't say anything bad. All I did was sit there and kiss your ass and be nice.
You said several things bad. It's not the first time you flipped on her. It's not the first time you told her go fuck herself, eat a dick, and all this and that. So he's unaware. He's pure sociopath. He's pure psychotic. He doesn't even acknowledge when he fucks up. Can't fuck with somebody that ain't gonna acknowledge. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even if he does, because I mean, a lot of abusers, as I understand, they do that. They will apologize after they flip on you. Oh, baby, I'm sorry. Never do it again. Shit like that. But he ain't even doing that. He doesn't even hold himself accountable.
You fucking kidding me? What? I'm wrong?
Oh yeah,
I'm
Frost,
wrong
you're a pure baby.
We talked about this. You should be with me. Like, listen to the fucking show. All of it was nice. I just said nothing wrong. So answer the fucking question. What am I wrong about, bitch? The fuck you mean? Y'all just making up negativity and shit. I'm good, bro. I got a good life without your bitch ass. Fuck you. Y'all's life's negative. You don't know what the fucking problem.
He considers his current life a good life. He lives in his head where he has a mansion next to Mexico, where he makes $13 an hour and is still a trillionaire, where he owns luxury vehicles, where he sleeps under bridges, where he lives in a shelter, yet claims he never lived in a shelter. He only slept in a shelter, when a good approximate 8 hours of sleep usually can be synonymous with one living there. Where you lay your head down is often where you live. But no, he's never lived in a shelter. He has a mansion next to Mexico.
Fucking trash. I don't care, bro. I'm stopping caring right now. Do what the fuck you want. It won't change either. Fuck you. Enough fucking games. You want to play games with somebody who loves you and cares about you? Fuck you, bitch.
You want to play games with somebody who loves you and cares about you? Fuck you, bitch. That was all one complete run-on sentence. Within the same sentence, I care about you. Fuck you, bitch. Pay attention, Ashley. Pay attention. Shut up. Well, that's Star's phrase. Pay attention. Take notice. That's the Tone Space phrase. Take notice.
Come on. Now you're on your own. Do what you want to do. Fuck with your trash ass fucking family. Fuck you, though.
Your trash ass fucking family. As I understand, you got a brother. I hope he catches wind of this motherfucker.
They all got negative shit to say about me. They fucking trash. Fuck them. Eat a dick. Y'all fucking trash. Trashiest motherfuckers I ever seen in my life. All they're doing is dragging you down. You just let them. Taking everything good out of your life. Fuck you. Do what you want to do. I'm not stopping until you tell me what the fuck I said that's wrong.
We gotta run that one back. As El Frost said, he wants a mother. Come on now, we gotta run that shit back. Oh shit, this is straight up baby. Look at him.
I'm not stopping until you tell me what the fuck I said that's wrong. I didn't. I'm not stopping until you tell me what the fuck I said that's wrong. I didn't say nothing fucking wrong. What are you talking
I gotta
about?
choke on this.
I'm trying to have a fucking conversation. I told you. What the fuck are you talking about?
Now, as hilarious and self-roasty as that panting and ranting and banging his hands on his thighs like a fucking kid, as hilarious as it is, do not lose sight that it is a very serious matter. Like, if you were in his presence during this argument over 2 words typed, you're wrong, over something that slight, this alone could have been a lot more worse. But let's continue cooking him over this, because this shit is hilarious. He's a straight up baby.
I'm trying to have a fucking conversation. I told you. What the fuck are you talking about? What is wrong? What did I say that was wrong? Name one fucking thing. Here's the answer, bitch. You didn't say nothing fucking wrong. My bad. I fucked up.
You saw the video earlier, the 8 signs he's trying to control you. Here's the answer, trying to put the words in your mouth.
You can't say that? Push on, bitch. Fuck out of here, man. Y'all weird. This fucking negativity that don't exist. Fuck you. It's a simple I'm wrong. You got me pissed the fuck off. Fuck out of here. I don't care about you, bitch. Go die. Go fuck.
Wow. I don't think I ever played this whole 9-minute, 10-second thing all to completion, but what he just said right there, disgusting.
fuck yourself. Simple thing. Simple request.
Oh yeah, we're gonna talk about them ferrets. Yeah, I got them receipts on that ferret, yo. Yeah, Lost. We're gonna get to the ferrets for real.
Say, you're not wrong. You said nothing wrong. You can't do that? Push the fuck on, bitch. I've had enough of your fucking game. Fuck you. Make me worry every fucking day, shaking and shit. All stressed the fuck out. Bitch ain't even here. Fuck you, man.
Oh wow. Hello fellow haters Inc. Yo, I'm sorry about that. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to you. Yeah, so seeing this shit must really hit you deep. You know what I mean? And it brings it down to the real, you know, even though I'm like not semi, I'm cooking them at the same time. But yeah, thank you for grounding me back to how serious this shit really is. Real talk. You know what I'm saying? Much love to you and all your loved ones, for real.
I just talked to you nice as fuck and got told I'm wrong? Fuck you. Can't be nice to you. Can't be good to you. Fuck you. Fuck all y'all. Fuck all y'all though. You can be with them. You belong with the bitches. Fuck y'all. Give them what they want right now. Right? Right, bitch? Like always, all you do is give my fucking enemies what they want. Fuck y'all, man. Fuck all y'all. All y'all can eat dick and ride out. How about that? You're not gonna see me wrong. I don't wanna see you. Not if you can't tell me I'm not fucking wrong right now, I'm not talking to you. So who's not wrong? So explain to me why the fuck you just said I was wrong. What did I say that was wrong?
I like how it just paused
I need a
in the
fucking answer
dick
to
in
that
his mouth
now.
screen.
Had enough, man. Being told negative shit and hating shit by everybody. Fuck y'all. I'm gonna be rich regardless. Promise you bitches. Y'all fucking corny. Trying to doubt me. Fuck you. What's your plan? I don't have a plan, motherfucker. My shit fucking come with reality. I don't have to plan. The fuck you talking about? I'm plugged into the subconscious, bitch. I am success. I'm already rich. I got it all. I wanted to talk, bro. I wanted to have a real conversation. I can't. It's like talking to a fucking brick wall.
Keep in mind, if you're thinking that this dude is on the road to any level of success or anything like that, no. He's on to something as far as subconscious, you know, believe it, achieve it, think, grow rich, all that fly stuff. But this dude harnesses and gives out nothing but negative energy. You know, he tries to talk a good game about, you know, I'm this, I'm that, I create realities. But yes, he actually does and has created his reality of being a literal troll that lives under a bridge. Hotel to hotel and sleeping on bricks and picking up headphones and stealing boots from motherfuckers and all that. He does create his reality. That is the reality he created for himself already. And keep in mind, because, you know, a man should be a provider, but keep in mind, this is worse than just a usual regular guy that might be struggling at that level, because I understand he comes from wealth. So how could he go from such a height like that to where he is, to being disowned or whatever happened to him, blowing money in Vegas or whatever the fuck? You know what I'm saying? He had a way more privilege starting out than many of us. You know what I'm saying? So for him to hit this level, he has created his own reality, but that is his reality. That is his energy. That is all of that. And you do not have to feel like he controls you or none of that. You got a whole chat room of people right here that's trying to tell you, that's supportive. Some of them are like, yeah, you be trolling, shit like that. I've seen you troll and talk little shit about me. I never sweat it. You know what I'm saying? It's a little chat room fuckery or whatever. Ain't nothing wrong with that. You know what I'm saying? But on some real shit, on some serious issue shit, you've got support. You know, sure, it's people online and everything, but it's people online that have taken the time and, you know, even try to hit you up behind the scenes and all that, do videos. Shout out to the homie Flock. I saw the video earlier. He was talking about it. You know what I'm saying? So you got support. And you got motherfuckers that are ready and willing to bust this nigga ass. And, you know what I'm saying? So he's not a threat. He is straight up pussy. You know that. You in the receipts we're gonna show where she even let me know how pussy he is. But we'll get to that in a minute. Let's finish up with this clown.
It's like everybody's brain fell the fuck out. I want to have a real conversation. I'm right here. We can have it. It takes an hour to get one fucking question answered. I don't have time for this. I don't have time, bro. I got better shit to do. I'll do my show and focus on me and what I'm doing. Because you ain't in my life. You ain't trying to be in my life. You ain't in my life. You promised you wouldn't leave my side.
All right, that was powerful. I never saw the entirety of that. Talking about that death, die thing and all that. Yeah, come on, shorty. Come on, shorty. You smarter than that. I already know. Yeah, shit crazy. I ain't trying to act like, you know, I'm Mr. Perfect, you know what I'm saying, with the perfect plex myself, but, I mean, I never hit the closest I ever came to hitting a woman is one of my exes or whatever. She used to drink. She used to get real bent. And one night she just came at me with a knife on some flipping shit. She thought I stole her gun or some stupid shit like that. So the closest I ever came was disarming her motherfucking ass to protect myself and herself. But, I don't know, and he takes no accountability, no responsibility. Like, I've been at that level where I've been impatient, where it might have been a serious thing I'm trying to talk to a woman about, and I might have been impatient in her time with the response. I mean, it wasn't within minutes, it was within, I think, like a day or something. But I took notice of that. I kind of had to check myself after that. I was like, you know what I'm saying? You know, maybe I was a little too intense with my you know, hollering at her, like, yo, it's really good, da-da-da-da-da-da. You know, I mean, love could be a complex thing. We all do stuff like that. But somebody like this, the whole video, he's not even noticing that he did anything wrong. Look at that. You were pretty much putting a mirror up to him, showing him that he is wrong. He's a piece of shit about something. I don't even know what you were saying he was wrong about. But when someone even puts that mirror for him to even take a look at himself in the mirror, look how he reacts. Look how he flips. That's classic narcissism. And yeah, classic narcissism. You know what I'm saying? Because yeah, he's not going to be accountable of any bullshit he does. And it only took 2 words. It only took "you're wrong" for him to flip out for nearly 10 minutes, telling you to die, disrespecting your family, calling you out your name, all types of shit. That shit crazy. But right now, I think I'm gonna get to some of these receipts. Let me read some of the chat. I probably can't go further up, but let me read like maybe the last 20 or so messages. Well, check it out. Reminds me of an Extraterrestrial song, goes like this: look at me, F with me, look at me, fuck with me. Okay. Oh yeah. Hello, fellow haters. Yeah, shout out to you. I know this is some deep shit for real. Be me incautious. That's fucked up. Yeah. Don't understand who would date him. I mean, I guess there's someone for everybody, but Ashes, I have a very, very strong inclination and feeling you're not that one for him. You know what I'm saying? You're just going through some shit, and it is what it is. And don't be fooled. Don't think that this is some old classic fairy tale storybook romance. Because, I mean, shit like this is actually romanticized in movies and shit like that. You know, some nigga that's struggling, living, sleeping on bricks and everything. He meets the girl. They have a great come-up story. Now he's rich. He got this and that. Don't get deluded. That ain't what's popping over here. Look at it for what it is. It's a bum that lives in the street that probably got tuberculosis, that catches ear infections from picking up headphones that was in another motherfucker ear. You know what I'm saying? That steals boots out of the gym locker room. We're going to get into the receipts. You know what I'm saying? Just see it for exactly what it is. This is not no romantic come-up story. You know what I'm saying? You may be kind of clouded in your perception of things, you know, by dealing with the motherfucker and the shit he may be talking to you on the phone. Just keep in mind, it's 100% bullshit. 100%. Been aware of his irrelevant ass. Yeah, look where I paused, right? You peeped that, right? I was like, yeah. And I didn't even pause that. That was that was YouTube that did that. You know what I'm saying? So good looking out to God for giving us that little thing right there. Yeah, snake eyes. Why you can't go back to Texas? Video. Oh, you got the backstory on why he can't go back to Texas. Ooh, okay. Okay. Yeah. If anybody in here is not subscribed to L Frost, please subscribe. Just subscribe to everybody that do their thing on here if you're not. You know what I'm saying? So everybody, hit each other with a sub and all that. We can make our own hells pretty easily. You right about that. His reality and his reality alone. Yep. She don't want to deal with the abuse. All real people in the chat, exactly. All right, let me read the last one. Receipt time. Yeah, gonna be receipt time coming up. Threatened to kill Ashes for texting too fast. Wow. It's possible for someone to feel so little self-worth that they fall all for the flattery and bullshit from someone like this. They don't see the dark side until it's too late. Exactly, Ashes. I hope you're listening, you're reading this. And that's all we're here to do. We're here to just give you that outside perspective, the real perspective. The real reality, not the reality he trying to create for you. He fine with the fuck shit he doing. He ain't trying to do the come up. He think he already there. Exactly. I can honestly say that I've never seen anyone as insane as he is. Shit, I live in New York. Me and L Frost live in New York, and this might be the most insane motherfucker we done seen. And I even said in a video before, I remember a motherfucker that used to go out making bird sounds all day before clips and them. And shit, that was just his thing. But I think Ashes would be better off with the original Birdman than with this piece of shit. That guy is so sad. Okay. So yeah, let's get to some receipts. Y'all ready for some receipts? Throw some gibberish in the chat room. If you ready for some receipts, just give me this right here. Ding, 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 ding. Just, Let me get some of that. Let me get a couple of those. I'm going to get to these little receipts I got. Courtesy of Ashes 611 herself. Hold up. Did the chat freeze? Receipt time. Receipts. Yeah, give me some gibberish though. You know what I'm saying? Interactive. Give me some of this real quick. Just, don't worry if you look silly. Type some gibberish. There we go. A little bit of gibberish for me. That's what I'm talking about. I'll be good with one. All right, let's get to these joints real quick. There we go, Tracy. All right, out of screen. This clown-looking motherfucker. All right, hold on. Let me set them up. We're gonna go to the receipts, courtesy of Ashes, April 5th, 2019. During our text exchange, like I said, I called her by accident. Later, she hit me up, and she was kind of cooking him and sending me receipts on his ass. And was actually urging me to put the shit out. And I was like, I don't know about that. Because I really felt sorry after the shit that I read that she sent me. Straight up like that. I felt sorry for the dude. But that was before I found out that he was even a woman abuser. I didn't even know about that. At that time, I just knew he was a racist piece of shit. I didn't know he had previous experience hitting, beating up women. And, then I've heard him talk to her. Because at that time, I thought she was a troll. But then after that, when I heard she sent them a little bit of bread and they actually had something that they were trying to get on, now I see how he's talking to her. And then when I read her post, Ashes, when I read your post, I was like, So right now, I'm going to do just as you requested, and I'm going to put these little receipts I got out. So let me get them shits ready. All right. How do I do this? Just bear with me. Hope she hears this as we are not just people that can't stand it. We are being realistic. We can't all be wrong. HFH, that's what I said in L Frost joint earlier. If one motherfucker come out saying like, this shit is fucked up, okay, yeah, that person could possibly be wrong, but we all can't be wrong. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's that old joke someone told me? Eat shit. 1,000,001 flies can't be wrong. All right, hold up. Okay, these are a couple messages that Ashes sent me in regard to this goofball. I mean, we had an exchange of her giving me the backstory, but I ain't really trying to. Trying to put out the actual receipt she sent me, not necessarily our interaction and shit. Where we at? I hope I got these shits in order. Alright, so shits that got the green on it. Alright, I'm looking through them now. I'm trying to like pick it out so I can do this shit in the right order. You're evil. Punch them in the face. Hold up, I think I got it now. Okay. Keep up the great work. In my gym. Like a ferret. The begging crazy. Ferret. Okay, here we go. Yeah, I guess I could put this receipt out. Now, this is her talking about this punk ass motherfucker. Now, this is when he found some headphones like in the garbage or some shit like that. Well, I guess her number's already put out, so. Oh, the shit's on the screen. What do you know? Well, fuck it. All right, hold up. All right, let me put it on the bigger screen. Damn. Oh, I know what happened. I fucked up. Hold up. Give me a couple more minutes. Let me get this shit right. Ferrets on the wall. Busted ferrets on the wall. Yo, this nigga crazy, yo. Yeah, because some of the shit she was telling me before she gave, because I'm basically giving y'all receipts within a receipt. Because she texted me and sent me receipt text messages of him. So, you know what I'm saying? Giving you the prize in a box that's in a box. All right, hold up. But I thought I didn't want to get it. Nah. I know what's everything, but thank you so very much. Appreciate the kindness. Thanks you, babe. Next show. There's the shit with her cooking them about finding headphones in the garbage and catching an ear infection. Glass. Oh yeah, she went through like a laundry list of all the dumb shit. Peep this shit, y'all. Hold up. Oh, you already see the shit. Once again, I'm on point more than I realized. Look at this shit. Let me make this shit a little bigger. I guess it's... Y'all can read that. That's good. The begging. Crazy. Delusional. How Guns Galore Records is the top paying label and has the hottest artist. Homeless. Being scared to go to the Detroit hood because I'm white. I'll be killed. And that was the moment. I mean, I already knew he was pussy, but that kind of put the stamp on it. And that's the point when I said, well, shit, if I hit Texas, I wouldn't just run up on the motherfucker because he pussy. But I would definitely live stream, let him know I'm out there, let him know I'm at where I'm at, let him know where he wants to be at, and give him the open invitation if he wants, you know what I'm saying, to meet up on in politic or whatever. Admitting he is a thief, stealing shoes from another man's bunk in the shelter, to admiring he is filthy, nasty, from finding earbuds in the gym garbage and asking me if I think they would be okay to use. And when you said what, girl? What did you say? Let me put it back here so I can set that up. What did you say to that? Let's see what a reply was to finding the motherfucking earbuds in the garbage, in the garbage. Okay, here you go. Hold up. If they okay to use. When I said, I don't know, clean them up with hand sanitizer really good. He says, I already am trying them out. Do you think they can hurt me? Okay, so he found the earbuds. You know, he's an impatient, psychotic motherfucker. So instead of waiting for her to reply, because you know he's impatient, he's probably cursing her out because she ain't replying in time. A, how do you find... Well, minus A, how do you find shit in the street and pick it up in the first place? If you are going to be the type to find shit to pick it up in the first place, how do you not know that if you're going to do some dirtbag shit like that, that you should put alcohol on them shits or whatever? If you have no other choice in having headphones because you have no money, then yes, you got to get yourself, go to a bathroom or go to the shelter. I'm sure they got alcohol, and you got to sanitize them. Why you got to ask a woman that? You know what I'm saying? But then again, this dude isn't really, you know what I'm saying, no older than 12 years old in the head. So he didn't wait for the answer because he said, I don't know, clean them up with hand sanitizer really good. He says, I already am trying them out. So he already stuck the motherfuckers in his ear so he could listen to his whack bullshit. Do you think they can hurt me? How can you not be aware that some earwax of another man, some other person's germs being directly pumped into your ear canal, just like your music when people listen to it, having them germs go into your ear canal cannot risk some type of contamination of some sort? How do you not know that? Do you think they can hurt me? And then is shocked when he's told he has a severe ear infection. I'm saying it in the same tone she wrote it. He does not wash his clothes while wearing them weeks on end. Please, I hope you were, Ashes, I hope you were reminiscing on when you wrote this to me. Because at this time of writing this to me, there's no way that you could have been thinking that this is a man I want to fuck with. I'm starting to think that maybe this is just an elaborate trolling and you got bread and you could send him $50-something to add to the trolling. I don't know. I have to admit, I trolled this boy good. Let me know when you want them, the receipts. We're going to get to the receipts and the receipt in a minute. Those are just a few. I have never... Let me go back here so I could set up whatever else she said. This shit is nuts, yo. Like really. Ew. Okay, this other shit with just me saying I didn't want to put these joints out because... You know, I just thought he was a normal piece of shit. I didn't know he was like a super piece of shit. Alright, hold up. Go back. Have to do this. Yes, I do not know what Tyree. Is this on the screen? Okay. I don't know what Tyree did. Thank you so very much. In this place, that's the problem. He does not have a place to put him. Oh yeah, that's me responding to her. She said, "Yeah, you could put him in his place." I wrote, "Nah, I don't think I could put him in his place. That's the problem. He doesn't have a place to put himself in because he's homeless and shit. So it was kind of like a sympathetic thing. I'm like, yo, this motherfucker going through all this shit, finding shit in the garbage, stealing clothes. I don't want to go that far with him. He's pussy. He's afraid to go in Detroit because he's white." So it's like, do I really want to just like run up on him and snuff him? Yeah, he made death threats and all that shit to me, but he pussy. Great work. All right, let me go to the receipts within the receipt. Insane begging. Okay, the laundry list. She said, next time you want to roast Tyree, where we at? Yeah, next time you want to roast Tyree, let me know. I have the most pathetic text messages I've ever seen from the insane, the begging, and then I read the rest before. Now let's go to the prize within the box, which is the shit she sent me. You know what I mean? I ain't halfway bad at this, am I? You know what I'm saying? Doing this shit about this stupid ass racist motherfucker. Oh, thank you, Tracy. You know what I'm saying? L-Dot, how would you rate my my receipt divulging? You know what I'm saying? Because you're pretty good at that shit. Oh, shit. Okay, here's one of them. I guess they're having a conversation about something or another. And this nigga says this. I'm in my gym sleeping like a ferret, laugh out loud. Even the thing I'm sleeping on looks like a ferret playpen to me, laugh out loud. And like nobody tells me anything, it's hilarious. I see other people lay down too and sleep, I think. It's just him. He finds a spot and just lays his ass down and sleeps. Aw, babe, that's, you're great, Ty. I had a ferret once, laugh out loud. Me too, he tried to bite my finger off. Let's continue. Let me, load up the rest of that convo. Oh, yeah, he tried to bite my finger off, and there's another line in that one right there. He tried to bite my finger off. I punched him in his face. All right, found the other one. Punched him in his face. Okay, here we go. I punched him in his face. Oh my God, you're joking. And slung him against the wall like a cartoon and he went splat and slid down the wall. No, I'm serious. Come on, girl. He did this. You said it best. That's fucking sick. Take those 3 words and apply it to basically anything about this motherfucker. He's telling you this in private. He's telling you this personally. His teeth were like a razor blade. It hurt so bad I was screaming. Ty, that's not funny. Then the little bitch was trying to hide. He was mean. It's what happened. He was evil. Ty, you're evil. Okay. I think it's more. Is that it? That might be it. Oh, okay. What's this right here? So, yeah, he had a little ferret that bit him, and he slid him up against the wall. Okay, so that's the receipts within the receipts. But she said she has a whole lot more. She has a whole lot more. But at the time, I didn't want to really get more from her and stuff like that. And let me address this, too, because, of course, from Tyrese Sneed's perspective, I could only be trying to do this and set up this intervention for this girl, Ashlei. The only reason I could be doing it is because I want something out of it. I want her. That's the only reason I could possibly be doing it, according to him, because that's all he knows. He only knows use and abuse. So he sees another man trying to, help out a situation that he sees. That's all he could see it from, is to use and abuse. But no, mind you, this conversation we had was on April 5th. You could ask her, and I'll tell you, I haven't hit her up since. You know what I'm saying? So, believe me, if I were trying to, get in the drawers or some whole other shit like that, I would not just be out public saying all this and that. I'd have just been hitting her up. You know what I'm saying? She pretty much opened the door for that. Oh, let me get some more receipts. By the way, how you, blah, 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 was really good, da, 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 da. I'm not an idiot. I know how to strike up a conversation and how to move and operate on that type of level. You know what I'm saying? So, no. The closest I could say towards trying to get with her, which is not trying to get with her, but the closest thing to that was I wanted to play a little game. Like if I holler at her and she come to her fucking senses, then, just on some bravado shit, front for the crowd like I took your girl and all that shit. But I had to take a step back, look at the shit, and I was like, nah, this shit too serious for that. Or could potentially be too serious for that. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, that's the ferret story. And due to that ferret story, it led me to making this. Because at the time, instead of putting the receipts out, I just responded like this. Hold up. This is my response to that ferret story. You got the backdrop, the backstory to this particular song. Poor ferret. Poor little guy. That's just so wrong. So wrong. So yeah, that led to this song, Ferrets on the Wall.
Ferrets on the wall, busting ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. I bust ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, busting ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. I bust ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, busting ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall. I bust ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, flinging ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, busting ferrets on the wall. I had the ferret that bit me. Now can you get with me? My name is Tyrese. I punched the nigga right in his face. He think we're sharp on the razors and slit me. So I said I'ma do this little spit like it's a good game of handball. That's when I squeezed his ass tight with a grip. Threw his ass against the damn wall. You should have seen the way that he slid down. Bloody the streak like my shit stains. Every pair of my drawers, those can be found. Hand down my pant like I'm pissing. Headphones, I found them shits right on the ground. Trillion that life of a gangster. I used to own me a shirt. Had to give that shit right back to my work. Niggas, they think they can fight. Put on these gloves like you're busy, I'll spank ya. And as soon as I go knock your ass down, that's when you feel me to anger. So I'ma quit, cause you know I won. Don't make me do you like the ferret who front. You can see piss growing out of the front of my new pants that I found in the dump. Skeleton king, I do irrelevant things. I shower in sinks, you know my ass and dick stinks. Laugh and point fingers at all you niggas, cause all you ugly as fuck. But really I need me a bath. Ashes to ashes, I'm dusty as dust. Ferrets on the wall, fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, fussing ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. I fall in love with the trolls, probably a nigger that's beyond the screen names. But I just need me a friend. The best one I got is this 2-week-old pea stain. And before that I was cool with this ferret. Found him while digging through trash. He didn't judge me when I picked my nose or when I dig in my ass. He did not care that I would never wipe or that I sound like doo-doo on the mic. Only one tip was for me to spend time. Then I noticed he started to lose his mind. I would go eat at the soup line and he's looking at me. I'd be like, what? He took a bite of my bread. That's when I slap him right on his head. He would get madder and madder, not knowing this would lead him to a splatter. One day he bit me. I was like, Spicker, you crazy, and punched his ass dizzy. Right in his face. Bitch, I'm the greatest, the legend of fighting, you can't win. I told him to say sorry, he just stayed quiet, and that's when I grabbed him. Then I flung his ass hard up on a wall. Like a cartoon, how he slid to a fall. Bleeding the streak as he slid his ass down. That's what you get for thinking I'm a clown. Tybee the best, still undefeated, no ferret no more when I test me. Now I just smear my own shit on the wall. That is my badge of honor in the bronx. Ferrets on the wall, for some ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, for some ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, for some ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Ferrets on the wall, ferrets on the wall. Yes, ferrets on the wall, for some ferrets on the wall.
My bad, the mic was muted. Good looking out. Yeah, I see how Floyd said taking a trip to Austin. I'm with it. Shit, let me know. But yeah, I was saying that's Ferrets on the Wall, the song you just heard. Produced by me, no samples, and I did the shit all on this little ass iPad. Did the whole song on this motherfucker. So now y'all know the backstory to that song. Some of y'all heard the song before, but may not have had the whole text breakdown, receipts to like know the whole backstory. Some of y'all heard it for the first time, and you know some old funny shit. Oh yeah, thank you, Frost. She said the joint was muted and shit. But yeah, I want to say Trim Hits. Make sure y'all subscribe to Trim Hits. He has a lot of stuff. He's been on Tyree's ass for a minute. And Ashley, take notice of Trim Hits videos, prior situations and so-called relationship with other women and how the shit done went down and everything. You know what I'm saying? Please take notice. Star says pay attention. I say take notice. And I could kind of mimic a Star voice a little bit, but not really that good. You know, he kind of got like a nasally thing going on with him and shit. But, yeah, man. You should be getting a text. We're missing something good. Let me know if we've heard nothing. SSID since right after the song. Oh, yeah. Thank you, Tracy. Thank you, Tracy. Yeah, it's dope. Cool. He has a green light here in San Diego. Word. I mean, dude is just bonkers, man. But, oh, yeah. Somebody had mentioned Todd needs a beating. I think homeboy Prankville, I think he's just ultimately trolling him. You know what I'm saying? I could be wrong. He could really be in allegiance with him. This nigga said the best thing for Tone Space is to join Guns Galore Records. Ain't no way he could mean that. But not to even be self-centered, because there's a lot of shit that homeboy agrees with him with, where the way I see the way that Todd has his presentation and how he sounds when he does talk, you could tell he's more sensible than he's leading on when he's agreeing with the shit. He's trolling him. He got to be trolling him. Now, it might be one of them things where he's trolling him, but he still wants to be cool with him. You know that weird shit where he knows he's wrong, but he knows to some people they'll just see it as trolling, but he knows Tyree is too stupid to know he's trolling with him, so we could still be cool with him at the same time. Now, granted, it might be something like that. Like, if he's really trolling him, then that means there'll be an end game where he'll eventually give him the fuck you and flip on his ass. You know what I'm saying? So, hopefully that's what it is. But it might just be kind of like that in-between shit. In which case, yeah, dude, you need to, you know what I'm saying? Eventually you need to, like, bang him over the head. Or bang yourself over the head and realize having any, like, sincere alignment with this dude is some bullshit, on some real shit, yo. I think Todd might troll him to maybe get views for himself. Yeah, he knows he's wrong. Yeah? If you have to go so far as to support him, then the trolling is gone too far and he's an accomplice. That's what I'm saying. Like, if there's an end game, you know what I'm saying? If he's trying to build him up for like a big crash, like if y'all remember that show Lost, what was the dude's name? I forgot the dude's name. The alpha male dude that wasn't the main character, but the other dude with the blonde like hair. He used to be a con man. And then he said one time, like, he ran like a long con. He called it the long con, where for years he was like stringing a woman along. And then at the end, boom, he got her for like all types of bread. So, you know, he might be doing a long con. He might be doing a long con because he seems like a sensible dude. So it's either he's doing a long con or he's kind of playing that middle ground where to everyone else we see it as trolling. But to Tyree, he's appeasing to him where he sees it as an alignment and like an actual cool, sincere thing. But yeah, if it's the latter, then yeah, bro, you need to get it together. They were friends a while back. Joseph turned on him when Todd refused to stop associating with black YouTubers. Whoa. Lois, I got a question. Is Prankville black? Because I was under the impression he's black. I heard him, you know, throw nigga around. And just his voice and kind of like some of the things he says leads me to believe that he's a black man himself. Is he? That's wild. He does promote Tyree by putting his stuff out there. Yeah, he do. At the end of the day, we ain't got years with Tyree. We got weeks with this nutcase. Yeah, you right. So, I hope you watching, Mr. Prankville. You know what I'm saying? And if you want me to get on the show or you want to chop it up about this very subject, if you're willing to pretty much pull the, you know, go under the hood with the bullshit you may or may not be doing, then I'd love to have this conversation with you on your show, on my show, whatever. But keep in mind, I'm getting down to the brass tacks on the real shit. Like, yo, Which one is it, bro? Are you trolling this motherfucker or are you really on some shit with him? He says he's half black or black. Okay. Okay. Yeah, man. But I don't know if LA's still in the building. If you're not subscribed to Black Sector Killer, well, LA got mad channels, but subscribe to L.LA. He's in the chat earlier. He said he's doing he might have it popping on right now. So after this show, you can take a blast from the past, because as I understand, LA is gonna put out some videos, I think courtesy of Trim Hits, of the whole Lily situation, which is a whole nother debacle, which is like, I guess the previous shit that he had, some shit where he was I mean, I don't even know the details, but I just know it didn't go good. I'm hearing rumors that it was some violent shit going on. So again, Ashlei, take notice. I hope you took notice to this. So check LA out. It might be going on now, or you might do it after this. I don't know, but I mean, I guess just to close out, once again, you know what I'm saying, you got a chat room of people. I'm not the first, and I'm not going to be the last one that's trying to holler at you and, you know, warn you against dealing with this dude, like, on some real shit. It looks like it's silly because he is a goofball, you know what I'm saying? And you might feel sorry for the dude. Matter of fact, I'm sure you do feel sorry for him. From what I'm reading from you, you are a compassionate person. But, so you feel sorry for him, and you might relate to him in certain ways with certain things y'all have in common that might be, you know, being different. Because I kind of did a video about this a couple days ago, about intellect and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Being different and being unique, and oh, the world don't understand me. Now I found a guy that the world don't understand either. And oh, it's going to be good. Like I said, there ain't no romantic thing in that. Do not romanticize this shit. Sure, he may be different. I'm different. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that are unique and they're on their own shit, but that doesn't mean that they're good, or that doesn't mean that they're good for you. His difference is not your similarity. His difference is shoot up a school. He's on that other shit. Banging shit around, cursing, fuck you, off of you saying 2 words, off of you putting a mirror in his face saying you're wrong. He's going to think, if you have a relationship with this man, I guarantee he's going to think you are cheating with him. I don't care if you're with him 24/7. The way his paranoid mind works, he'll concoct a scenario of why you're cheating on him. And you may not be doing that. I'm telling you, if you have a relationship with this man, he's going to think you're cheating on him, and he's going to take it out on you. Because he probably is, in his twisted way, in love with you. Like I said in the video a couple videos ago, he doesn't even strike me as a man that would cheat on you. And I said, like, a lot of men cheat. Not all men, but there's a lot of men that cheat, that sincerely love their women, but they still got to have their thing on the side, whatever. Granted, there's good men out there, too, that don't cheat, love you, and aren't psychotic, but this guy strikes me as the kind that is really narrowed and zeroed in. Like he said, he wants to drink your blood. He would drink your blood, lick your ass, all types of shit. Now, I'm cool with, you know, freaky shit is freaky shit, but the drinking blood, But he probably would not cheat on you. But he'll be obsessed with you. He already is obsessed with you. Even when he compliments you, the cool things, even when he says he's in love, he needs you. But it's a deep-seated psychotic need. It's not a healthy need. It's not a symbiotic need. We need each other. We're building. We're doing this. Remember, this man is a trillionaire that sleeps under bridges and shelters and thinks it's romantic to sleep on concrete with you in the worst neighborhood in Texas. So, I'm pretty much going to leave it at that. I'll add one more thing. Because if I'm not mistaken, you black. I'm not sure if you are or not. I kind of didn't want to like stress that part because there's so much other stuff that's more important. But I got to add that part too, if you are. Because you look like you either mixed or you black or whatever. But he's a fucking racist piece of shit. You know what I mean? So that right there. So, I don't know. So all that together, I hope you take this into heavy consideration. I hope you take everything else everyone's been talking with you about into heavy consideration. And Just leave this motherfucker alone. And if he tries to harass you or threaten you, you know what I'm saying? You got people that's willing to step in and, you know, pump his motherfucking brakes for him. Just leave it like that. So don't feel like you can't, or don't feel like you're pressured and you went too far. You did not go too far. I don't care if you already fucked him or not. It don't even matter. It's never too far. And don't feel like, oh, I'm an idiot. I already did this. I might as well. Nah, it ain't never too late. They always say that when women, even when women are in the abusive relationship with their shit beat up, you know, it's never too late. Matter of fact, yeah, one last thing I did want to do real quick. If I got it open, I might have closed it. All right, I had got a whole bunch of images of battered women and shit just to, but we ain't even gonna go there. We ain't even gotta go there. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, once again, I think LA is gonna give you a blast from the past from this piece of shit punk ass. So, you know, check his channel out. Thanks for coming through. Again, thank you, L Frost, for, you know, directing the traffic, bringing the Soul Train on through and whatnot. And yeah, man, let's keep on this dude's ass in regard to dealing with this young lady and Ashlei. We'll leave it at that. Take notice. All right, my good peoples. Catch y'all later.